Hello, Ian Macdonald speaking to you from my office in Parliament House at the beginning of another two-week session of the Federal Parliament. Nothing exceptional before the Senate in this week. The illegal logging prohibition bill comes up, the not-for-profits legislation, a student visas bill, but nothing that's likely to grab too many headlines. The papers are full this morning of allegations of texting that Peter Slipper has done, particularly as they refer to what appears to be a complete disregard for women, and one wonders how long it will take Julia Gillard and Nicola Roxon to attack Peter Slipper in the way they've been attacking Tony Abbott. The attack on Tony Abbott, of course, has fallen a bit flat, and we all now know that Tony is surrounded by a group of very strong, very competent women, his wife, three daughters, three sisters, chief of staff and a deputy leader. In fact, I don't know any office, apart that is from my own, and I say this in case my wife or my chief of staff are listening, but I don't know any office that could be more involved and involving of women and strong women than Tony Abbott's. The polls continue to be good for Tony Abbott and the coalition. Good old ABC, of course, give it low priority in their news bulletins, but I think the polls of today returned back to their typical trend on where they're going. So perhaps not such an interesting week in the Senate, but very interesting insofar as what happens on the other side with Slipper. And I think Julia Gillard, now that the polls have started to turn against her again, Kevin will be on the warpath. Finally, nominations for preselection for the Liberal National Party LNP Senate ticket closed yesterday evening. I understand, although no one really knows, that there are upwards of 15 applicants for the position. Time will tell. A preselection on the 23rd of November, keeping my fingers crossed, but we'll see how that all turns out. Good to talk to you, and I look forward to talking to you again next week.